Why I fish? I fish because it's my fix. I fish because it's the only time when the world seems to come to a standstill for a few hours. When people ask me why I fish, I tell them the answer can be as long and wide as the ocean, or as short and simple as why should I miss on it. When people ask us, why do you guys do this? We all may have a different answer, but at the end of the day, they're all very similar. We spend hours, weeks, and even months preparing for this moment. We embark on a journey where we bond together and become one. We succeed and fail together. We each prepare in our own different way, but the ultimate goal is the same. We get our tackle, gather all our gear, make sure we leave nothing to chance. And at the end of the day, no matter how well prepared we are, we're dealing with Mother Nature. And that can be just as unpredictable as how our fishing adventure will turn out. Baseball has Yankee Stadium, Fenway Park, and Wrigley Field. Football has Lambeau Field, Soldier Field, and Mile High Stadium. Basketball has the Forum, Madison Square Garden, and the Palace. Golf has St. Andrews, Augusta National, and Pebble Beach. Some of those names have changed throughout time, but for us, saltwater fishermen, the name has always remained the same, the ocean. We do this because for some of us, it has been handed down for generations. Some of us were introduced to it by friends or family. Some of us have been introduced to fishing by destiny. But whatever the reason, we've never abandoned the sport or what got us into it. Some people travel hundreds of miles or even thousands just to have a shot at an experience of catching the one fish of a lifetime, the one trophy. We're blessed to have that opportunity right in our backyard, so to speak. We do this because some of us love to see a majestic sunrise or sunset. Some of us prefer staring at the night sky, trying to count as many stars as possible. We do this because in between that sunrise and sunset, we enjoy a fresh brewed cup of coffee or a very refreshing cold beer. We enjoy a plate of ceviche, made fresh from a catch made minutes ago. After that sunset, we sit around the table and also enjoy either a piece of meat that had been grilled to perfection on the boat deck, or a piece of fish from the many different species we just caught minutes ago. A piece of fish that had been sitting on ice, waiting for that moment when it meets the frying pan. We say, that's some good fish, guys. After talking about our day of fishing over the dinner plate and a glass of wine, we get right back to the rail for another shot at that trophy. If we don't have it yet, or for a better one. We get right back to fishing for another fist pump, a high five, a wink, or a laugh. After a full day of laughter, stories, cuts and bruises, we take a shower and get ready to do it all over again the next day. We do this because we don't know how the next day's experience is going to turn out. We don't know if the fish will cooperate and bite. We don't know if the seas are going to be as calm or as rough as the previous day. All we know is that we're going to succeed or fail again together. We're going to get rewarded or we're going to be disappointed together. We're going to have an epic high and brutal lows. Perhaps crappy weather or fish not biting. But one thing is certain, we're going to make it happy hour all day all over again. We do this because we have no set schedule for a few days. We do this because in some remote areas we venture to, us humans are the endangered species. We will overcome obstacles together and then laugh it off. Sometimes we'll get a bucket of water and ice dumped over our heads while snoozing on the deck while we move from one fishing spot to another. Someone will learn a new skill, will teach it to another one. Someone will get cut or almost fall overboard. We will all be achy all day from pulling fish and being tossed around the boat. But at the end of the day, we wouldn't trade it for anything else at that moment. There would be plenty of time to deal with everyday life and responsibilities. At that moment, when we're all just fishing, nothing else matters. We do this because the constant smell of fish and bait under our fingernails for days is the smell of glory, the smell of accomplishment, the smell of being blessed to have done this fishing trip one more time. At the end of the trip, some of us will have checked a new species of fish off our list. Someone will have checked off a new personal record on a previously caught fish. And someone will have nothing to check off that list except for some unwanted species like a shark. This is not about taking drastic measures and doing things we probably shouldn't be doing just to catch a fish. It's about enjoying all the previous mentioned experiences that brings us back together every time to do it one more time. In the end, not a single one of us knows when the last time we ever do this will be, when our last cast ever will be, or when the last time we ever catch a fish will be. So for all these reasons, it's why we fish. See you all on our next adventure. God willing.